AstroCurious, and welcome to the AstroCurious Weekly, your cosmic briefing for living life with a little more intention and a lot more sparkle. I'm your host Joya, your favorite Sunday astro girl who reads the sky so you don't have to read 15 boring horoscopes looking for answers. Every week, I break down the astrology you actually need, the stuff that tells you when to push, when to chill, when to flirt, when to be bold. I want to simply let the universe do its thing. Grab your Google Calendar or your planner, your emotional support beverage, because we're diving into the week ahead. Monday, the 9th, Mercury trine Jupiter. Think bigger. Monday opens the week on a high note as Mercury trines Jupiter and the mind expands beautifully. This is a big picture thinking. Curiosity with direction, optimism in your ideas. Conversation feels stimulating and learning feels exciting. Information actually lands. So this is an ideal day for studying or revising, learning something new, connecting with people from afar, teaching, presenting, sharing knowledge, planning long-term goals, and acquiring a new skill. Because Mercury rules communication and Jupiter rules growth, so together they create intellectual expansion. If there's something you've been meaning to explore, a course, a language, a certification, a topic you're curious about, today is perfect to begin. It's also excellent for networking internationally or thinking globally rather than locally. Just remember, expansion works best with intention. So choose what truly interests you instead of scattering your focus. Today's message, feed your mind, think beyond your limits, and growth begins with curiosity. So be curious. And also be AstroCurious. Tuesday, the 10th of March, Venus trine Pluto, bringing sexy back. Tuesday turns up the heat as Venus trines Pluto, and yes, this is the transit bringing sexy back. This isn't superficial attraction, this is magnetism. Venus rules love and beauty, and Pluto rules intensity and depth. So together they create a charge, irresistible pull. It's a heightened day for sensual encounters, wink wink, passionate connection, exploring your desires, expanding your charisma, and embracing your allure. This is confidence that doesn't beg, it attracts. And that's the key today. Work on attracting, not chasing. You don't chase, you attract. Pluto energy is about presence. You don't run after what's meant for you. You embody the energy and let it come closer. Ideal date night if you want things to get steamy. So dress with intention, move slowly and sensually. Let eye contact do the talking. And if you're single, there is a powerful attraction energy you can summon. And if you're in a relationship, it's time to deepen the bond and reconnect physically and emotionally. Just remember, intensity is magnetic, but authenticity makes it sustainable. Today's message, own your power, let desire meet depth. Attraction starts from within. And now let's move to Wednesday, the 11th. Jupiter's turn direct, reality check. So Wednesday brings an important shift as Jupiter turns direct. And just like that, things feel clearer, especially around money. So if financial matters are felt inflated, vague, overly optimistic, so spending too much, or slightly delulu, this is a wake-up call, but in a good way. Because Jupiter direct doesn't magically fix everything, but it makes you more realistic. And realism is power, especially when it comes to finances. So you might notice a clearer understanding of your finances, a willingness to face numbers, less avoidance around expenses, more responsibility and accountability around spending, and a desire to clean things up properly. So excellent time. Maybe it's not fun, but it's very, very worth it to track your expenses, cut down on unnecessary credit card use, or even if you have too many credit cards, create a repayment plan, review subscriptions to get rid of all the one you're not really using and just like dragging your money out, and honor debts without shame. So Jupiter rules expansion, but when direct, it supports smart growth, not blind optimism. There's relief in facing what you've been avoiding, and there is power in taking ownership. So today's message, clarity around the money, is freedom. Be honest, be structured, be grown. On Thursday the 12th, we have Moon in Capricorn, no frills, all substance. Thursday runs on pure focus as the Moon moves through Capricorn and the vibe is simple, work ethic activated. This is peak productivity energy, not flashy, not emotional, just steady and determined. If you tackle the big task first, you'll feel unstoppable because Capricorn doesn't procrastinate, it prioritizes. So the most important thing you have to do this week, do it today, tackle it first. Today is all about doing what needs to be done, organizing strategically, making tangible progress on the big thing, building something that lasts and playing the long game. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. This isn't frantic hustle energy, it's sustainable effort. You might find it much easier to zero in on priorities, avoid distractions, make practical decisions, and set boundaries around your time. No frills, no drama, no distractions, no emotional spirals, just substance. Today's message, start with the hardest thing, especially if you've been avoiding so far. Stay steady. Progress is built quietly. And now it's time for Friday the 13th. Don't be scared. Mars conjunct the North Node. Choose your karma. Friday carries real significance because we have Mars aligning with the North Node in Pisces. This is not random energy. It's deep, evolutionary. Because the North Node points to growth. And Mars brings action. And Pisces, the sign where everything happens, brings compassion and higher spiritual purpose. So together they create an opportunity, but only if you handle it consciously. Today, ask you a few questions, or at least points to questions you should ask yourself. Who can I champion? What cause deserves my energy? Where can I act from compassion instead of ego? Ooh, deep. So this isn't about proving strength. It's about using strength wisely. There is good karma available today, but it comes from selflessness, from stepping up on behalf of others, from choosing courage that protects, heals, and supports so you can be the protector. You might feel called to defend someone vulnerable, to speak up where silence would be easier, to support a friend, to contribute to something bigger than yourself, like a good cause, and to create from a place of meaning. But here's the key, intention matters. If you act from anger or pride, the energy scatters. If you act from empathy and clarity, it compounds. This is not loud hero energy, it's spiritual action. Today's message, choose your karma, act with heart, and put your values into motion. And here comes the weekend, Saturday, the 14th of March. Moon in Aquarius, play different. So Saturday comes in fresh, electric vibe as the moon moves through Aquarius and everything is light, social, and a little unconventional. This is not a stay in your routine kind of Saturday. It's a try something interesting kind of Saturday. Aquarius energy loves friends, group vibes, novelty, technology, playful experiments. So this is your to-do list for the day. It's time to have fun, but not in a predictable way. To surprise yourself a little bit. So ideal things to do tonight. Movie night, but something quirky, futuristic, something different. A TV series marathon with all your friends and a lot of popcorn. A video game competition. Laser tag, escape room, something fun and different and creative. Discovering new music together so you can go to a concert of a group you've never heard in your life before. Anything where playfulness meets technology. The magic formula today is connection, plus innovation plus fun equal success. So you might also feel more open-minded, more curious, more willing to explore different perspectives. This is great energy for socializing without pressure. Just good vibes and shared laughter. No heavy talks, no overthinking, just playful presence. Today's message, be AstroCurious, be social, and do something a little different. It will spark joy. And now we're ready to wrap it up with Sunday, the 15th of March, Mercury conjunct Mars, speak it into motion. Sunday is not an ordinary day. We have Mercury conjunct Mars in Pisces again, and words become fuel. Thoughts gain momentum, intention turns into movement. This is a perfect brew for self-motivation, but not in a hype yourself up way, in a focused, emotionally aligned way. Mercury gives the words, and Mars gives the drive. Pisces gives the vision, and together they say what you speak today carries power. You can speak things into existence. This is an exceptional day for meditation, journaling with intention, self-growth work, coaching or deep conversation, visualizing things, scripting your goals, affirmations that actually resonate and work. Anything that uses words to reshape your inner narrative works 100 times more today. But here's the catch. Pisces energy amplifies belief, so be careful what you repeat. If you rehearse doubt, you strengthen doubt. If you rehearse possibility, you strengthen possibility. So do not waste this day scrolling aimlessly and use it consciously. Today's message, dream big. Speak clearly, act from belief. The story you tell yourself today sets the tone for what unfolds next. Big responsibility, but also super big opportunity. And here comes the song of the week, which is Underwater Love by Smoke City. Honestly, it couldn't be more aligned. With 4 planets in Pisces this week and a total of 5 in water signs, this is an extremely aquatic week. Emotional, deep, sensual, dreamy. And this track captures that underwater atmosphere perfectly. It's a song that feels fluid, hypnotic, a little mysterious, a little nostalgic, like you're floating rather than walking. It's like an immersion, so you need to immerse yourself in the song. Listen to it when you want to sink into your feelings, or you're taking a long bath, or daydreaming, or journaling, or romanticizing your own life a little. Water season doesn't rush, it envelopes. This song is the soundtrack for that. Soft, magnetic, and quietly seductive. So if you're having a romantic night, this is definitely a great song to listen to. This week's message in music form, let yourself dive. Don't just think it, feel it. And that was our week. Deep, driven, and beautifully fluid. If this episode helped you feel more aligned, more intentional, or simply more connected to what's moving beneath the surface, share it with your AstroCurious friends, especially the ones swimming through all this water energy. Use your words wisely this week, act with heart, and don't be afraid to dream a little bigger than usual. I'll be back next week with a fresh look at the sky. Until then, stay AstroCurious and don't be afraid to dive deeper.